Alright, so I believe we are live.
How exciting.
Welcome to our first stream. We are Sean and Megan, aka Schmegan. So we are going to start playing some Windwaker. Probably going to say turns.
Is there any way to tell if people are actually watching this?
I doubt there's anybody watching this.
Why? Yeah, I doubt that too, but is there a way to tell in the future if that's ever a thing? If we ever actually do this more than just this one time?
I don't know. We can go on and watch ourselves. We have fun.
I know, that's awkward.
I think it says how many whatchamacallits you got. Let's see.
Whatchamacallits, viewers.
There you go. Let us put Schmegan twice.
Probably. It's got different... Schmegas. No, that is not what it is.
And then we got an underscore in our name.
Somebody else is already Schmegan.
How depressing is that?
We took our celebrity couple age.
Yes.
So how long has it been since we last played this game?
A while.
A while, like...
Years?
Yeah, definitely years, but like 5 years?
I don't think it's been that long.
I feel like you've played it more recently than I have.
Yeah, I mean, Breath of the Wild came out, so we played that one quite a bit. Like, I 100%ed it like twice.
Yeah,
Or I should say,
I still haven't played that one all the way.
120 Shrine it. Let's be
Yeah,
fair.
I haven't done that.
I did get 900 Koroks. That's ridiculous.
But for this game specifically, I feel like I haven't played it since before Remy?
That'd make it almost 4 years. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's been a long time. This is definitely one of my top favorite games of all time, not just Zelda games, but games. In spite of the slow sailing stuff that most people think is really boring, I think it's relaxing. It's kind of nice. Just like chill on the open ocean. Occasionally have like a giant octopus scare the crap out of you, you know?
I'm sailing away. For the earth. Let's see.
I don't think those are lyrics,
No, they're not.
but that's okay.
So it looks like we've got 3 channel views, maybe? Whatever that means.
Whoa, how exciting.
Yeah. This is the worst part of this entire game. Is you have to watch this 4-minute cutscene.
And that's every Zelda game I've ever played, I think, where it's just...
This is where like the HD remake got it right. Because you can skip this first cutscene.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think I would skip it anyway. I like the whole experience.
Living the dream.
I normally read it to myself, even though I've read it a lot before I played this game through many times.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times all the way through, start to finish, but definitely started it and not finished it a lot of times. I don't even know how many. And then, you know, just life gets in the way and I have to take a break.
Having like kids.
Yeah, like children and birth and pregnancy and stuff. That kind of puts a damper on video game playing.
Well, maybe if we label our channel like I just did. So it's now labeled The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Oh,
So maybe we can attract some people that way.
maybe. Even though it's an old game, it's still really good.
Dude,
Hello.
no streaming is complete
Without a pet.
without a small dog.
Well, when you start playing, I'll have to go and grab some of our more interesting pets.
Right?
Not that
We
Selena's
got
not
like 4
interesting.
minutes to unskippable
Yeah.
cutscene. Like, as much as I like the video quality with the light on, I don't know if that's gonna work.
But I don't want to be just a shadow. A grainy shadow of darkness. If we turn off our big box lights. We just should get those little, like, tiny LED panels, and then we could put one in each corner, and it wouldn't be, like, super obtrusive, and the lighting would be more even.
Oi!
Alright, you can't skip any of this either.
Nope.
It's like 30 minutes before you get to play the game.
Yep.
I don't think I remember all the controls and stuff. Maybe put your laptop down. Your keyboard, whatever that is. Okay. Taking a nap. On a wooden plank, so.
Jack has done worse. He falls asleep by his pillow all the time.
I know, but it's carpet. I'll sleep on the carpet. Do you think there'd be like a hammock, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, if I had a big thing like that, I would totally make it happen. The first time I push a button.
Yay.
Ugh. Oh.
I'm just always half asleep, you know?
You went to bed at like 10 and you woke up at like 10.
I did?
Yeah.
I'm just always tired. Hermit-tired.
Sucks the life out of you.
Yeah.
This is weather.
Yeah, the weather definitely makes me sleepy, for sure. And then being a parent, like, I don't think I've felt well rested since before our oldest child was born. Wait, why did I do that?
Because you gotta talk to her.
Oh, you do?
I think you need to get the.
I think you have to go to grandma's house and, like, get your stuff and whatever. Okay, let me see if I can remember the controls. Okay, so you can't just jump and grab back onto the ladder. The camera is backwards. Got it.
Yeah, I do remember playing Breath of the Wild after playing this. I'm like, ah.
Oh, I think that's why it screwed with me so badly. Like,
It did.
even though it had been years since I had played this was still, like, ingrained in my muscle memory.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to play Breath of the Wild, and wow, I could not. It took me a minute to get used to. Yeah, I still feel kind of dizzy. Ooh, now when I go back to playing Breath of the Wild, it's gonna be awkward.
Right.
Damn it.
Oh,
Do we have a way to stream playing that?
we don't. We'd have to get one of those Elgato $200 capture card thingies.
Oh my god. Okay, wow, this is gonna take a minute. So, anybody watching this right now, I'm sorry if I make you seasick. But I promise I will be equally seasick while I get used to the camera controls again.
So it's like, I can't look at it. I can't.
Maybe she looks stressed.
Talk about blown out from the light. Look at her.
Oh wow, yeah, she's like gleaming white. Maybe we should get a filter.
Mm. I think we look okay. It's just the dog.
I'm
Should
a
we look-
little blown out. Like my t-shirt's a little blown out.
We're gonna paint pink or something.
Oh, Grandma, that's for his outfit.
It's a special day.
But this look on his face. It's like whenever I tell Asher he has to wear a specific outfit for picture day or something, he's like, oh.
I feel like I need to wear sunglasses with that light.
Will you stop complaining so much?
No. My MO.
I know it is. I know it is. We've been together for how long? There's like Sean stop complaining.
35 years, maybe.
Something like that. Pizza. Now these, I suppose, work at. Sort of like, I'm gonna read this because I don't really remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. It's like, unfortunately, watching the speedruns don't help out at all because it's like, okay, jump off the tower, jump in the water, and then do a manual super swim. Okay, that
Yeah.
doesn't help me.
No, I have no desire to speedrun. I like savoring the games.
I mean, there's some games, like Mario Brothers, right? Like, that game is fun.
Yeah, I can see that. Like the old school NES games, maybe some of the SNES games, which I've not really played any SNES games at all
Yeah.
to begin with, but I can see how those types would be fun to speed run because it's like you're using the same skills and you're not really missing anything anyway.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, like some of them, like Super Metroid, right? That's like an amazing speed game because you've got, it's pure talent and pure skill and like knowing the game. And there's not so many major glitches. There's a couple here and there, but they're not like glitching through a wall, like painful.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
That's okay. I'm not important.
I was trying to like concentrate really hard on getting the camera to go the right way.
That's fine.
That took like every ounce of my brain power. Just then.
Okay, got it. What? Why are you staring at me, dog?
She loves you. It is the look of utter devotion for the dog. Okay, so I want to push the camera. No! Damn it, I got it backwards again!
I find that sometimes you just gotta like use the Z lock.
Yeah.
Because it'll put the camera right behind you.
So which games were you talking about where you glitch through stuff and that kind of...
Like Super Metroid, you don't glitch through stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what makes it like a cool speedrun game. And the guys that play that, like, I can't think of their names. Zoats. And Behemoth.
Oats and Goats?
Oats and Goats, and then there's one more that's really top level. God.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been 6 months or so since our last
GDQ.
AGDQ.
Right.
SGDQ is first week in July?
I think so. I should probably check that. I don't want to miss it like I did last year.
I think we caught it like the last couple of days. Happy birthday! There's also something that you hardly ever use in game ever.
It's actually the last week in June, so it's the 23rd.
Well, I'm glad we checked, otherwise we would have missed it.
You would have totally missed it. Totally missed it.
Shame on us for not paying attention. When were your parents coming into town?
I think that weekend.
And then Wendy and her boys are coming up next week?
The 17th or the 15th and 16th or something?
No, not info. How do I select over? I gotta push the button. I'll remember this at some point.
And you have to find the mailbox. Is that not true? Alright, so it's in Bloomington, NN, which is one of those down states. Minnesota, maybe? Come up with these two little things.
There you go.
Minnesota. Okay. I mean, it's Minnesota. Oh my goodness. It's got Tetra. These. See what they get going on here. So, Spiral. Portal 2. Retro, love that.
I still need to play Portal 2. I feel like I've missed out on a lot of video games over the last 8 years.
Yeah.
It makes me feel old.
So 210 on the 23rd, they're going to do Portal 2. And it's an inbounds. No SLA, whatever that means. Super Mario Bros. 2. Donkey Kong Country 2. Minish Cap.
That's another Zelda game we've never played. Did you ever play that one?
I played it on an emulator at one point. And I played it a little bit. I'm like, yeah. We just need to get the whole Zelda collection.
I don't know.
I think you can. The Hobbit.
What?
The Hobbit.
Like, based off of the new...
No. This is it was off the
movies?
It was around when the old games came out. Or the old movies came out, I should say. Metroid.
The old movie. So, like,
The
when Lord of the
2003.
Rings came out?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I was like, the old Hobbit, like in the 70s, that crazy cartoon.
Right.
I saw that once, and the whole time I'm just like, what? What?
I'm glad they made the 2003 movies.
Yeah, those I still love. They still look good, except for like a couple of Legolas moments that are not good. But they're like literally a couple of moments.
Right. They don't take you out of the game or the movie. I'm reading about games. Sure did. Oh, that'll be fun.
Something to. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go get the sword right now.
I think you are. You need to go talk to the dude.
Orca.
Orca.
When I heard defend yourself, I was thinking shield.
Oh, did you go look at the shield?
Yeah, I did.
And it was there.
It was still there. So I remember it not being there, and then you like go to leave, and your grandma is like, "Your day would come," or something.
So they're going to do a Legend of Zelda randomizer. Castlevania DOS. Interesting.
DOS? Like,
Yeah.
as in
Like
DOS?
a 386 computer? Yeah. I can only assume.
I want to watch that just out of sheer curiosity.
Yeah. You can do a Link Between Worlds 100% on the 3DS.
Oh, that's one of your games.
I just got it. Haven't played it yet. See, if we do this, it forces us to play video.
That's kind of what I was thinking. TBH.
Even if nobody watches.
I know, it's fun for us.
I did put your picture up as our profile pic.
Oh.
That, like, the one where you did the black dark makeup.
Oh, the, like, apocalypse kind of Mad Max inspired.
Right.
Okay, so I need to do this.
I will not bother you while you're playing this. This is definitely one of those. Focus.
Whoops. Wrong. Press only B. Okay. Wait. I did press B.
You were probably pushing
Oh, because I was targeting on him.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely not paying close attention right now at all. I didn't think this would be this hard to get back into.
There's a Minecraft speedrun.
We'll have to watch that with Asher.
Friday the 28th.
L target press B. What time is it?
It's like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, cool. Thrust. L target, tilt the joystick, press B.
Legend of Zelda
Keep,
Breath of the Wild.
very good, keep thrusting.
That's what she said.
No! I'm so bad at this now. Probably because it's been like 5 years since I played it. No. Man, this is embarrassing. I'm an embarrassment to myself.
It's okay.
I have brought shame upon our family. Okay, I got it.
I started watching again. That's when it started doing well.
Hold B briefly to build up strength, then release it.
Nice.
More, keep it up.
Oh, this is nice.
What?
Here's a thing of Play-Doh.
Oh,
Anybody ever wonder what it's like to have kids? Like, just imagine finding a thing of Play-Doh underneath the chair.
L target until you see the A. Quickly press A. Oh, right this way.
I feel like we need to bring another screen up here, because 2 apparently isn't enough. Because we could put the stream on the monitor over there, and I can play something else over
Yeah, that would be good. It'd be fun if we could actually like stream to your games. Wait, what am I? Should I didn't read it. What?
I think it's Jump Slash? I don't know. I totally guess.
Luckily you were right, and I remembered how to do it. I said since a certain anxiousness. I'm not thinking if this is important.
Lord, words.
But no lords.
Lord. I feel like I should be soldering my game Sight controller.
You gonna work on one of your tinkering projects?
Yes.
Game-related tinkering?
I might do that.
Go for it.
Because, I mean, everybody's here for you. You're clearly on the street.
You're making me feel really uncomfortable. Stop.
You're welcome.
You're just biased because you're my husband.
You are welcome to take over the better chair.
Are you... You're
Come right
leaving?
No, I'm coming.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go and, like, work something
No, I'm
else.
going to do it right here.
Okay. I'm going this way. Yeah, it would be great to have a coffee table so you could, like, tinker on stuff and whatnot and so forth. There's one that I really want to surprise you with, but it's like $100.
Oh my goodness.
I did actually buy another thing for this room. This room was his birthday present.
Yes.
For anybody who may or may not be watching.
We'll assume people will watch it on YouTube later.
Yeah, I guess so. But for his birthday, I wanted to put together a sweet game room because we have tons of systems and we both used to play games all the time. Shit, I'm making myself dizzy again.
Talking and gaming. Of course.
So yeah, I got a bunch of those cube shelves, and I kind of want to do like a video tour once it's all totally put together, and we can put up some of our like nerdy posters and junk. Yeah. And I also have like swords, and we have a shield, a Hylian shield that he got me for my birthday last year. I was so excited. I'd love to hang it up back there. And I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just make it a cool little game space. But the kids aren't really allowed in because they destroy everything that they touch. Kids. Darn kids. Oh my god. Camera. Stop. Thank you. Right now. I should have started with a game that I'm like still really good at, like Sonic games. So I don't feel like an idiot. It's okay. It's okay to feel like an idiot sometimes. Let go. Crouch. Ruby. Yay! That was fairly graceful. Yeah, I think there's a way to see if there are people watching the channel, candy bombs, and comments and stuff, but I don't know how to do that yet. Just set it up today. But it would be great to have somebody to talk to since my husband has abandoned me. That's fine. There's Miss Tetra. Gonzo. Is that his name? I don't remember. Oh, little sister. I don't know siblings that get along that well. I wouldn't know from experience. I'm an only child, but I would know from mothering experience, and yeah. Although I'm pretty sure Asher would be upset if something happened to them again. I remember when this game came out that I was so impressed by that bird's tail and how vivid it was. It's like, oh, it's so pretty. You got all your stuff?
I did. I got all my stuff.
Your stuff?
Our fancy phone.
What?
Do you want to scooch over the other chair? That way I can work on the table.
Sure.
Yes, that's important.
Mucho importante. Ooh, this is comfy.
Much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Probably like, what the hell has that guy got in his hands? Well, it's a soldering kit.
That looks like something that needs to be attached to a steampunk. No. I was gonna say like a steampunk top hat goggle
Right.
situation, which would be pretty awesome.
Yes.
So if that ever goes missing,
Yeah, nowhere to find it.
not that I have time to make costumes anymore, but
You got a hot glue gun. Always important for projects of things.
I found the tiny
So
hot glue sticks. So we have a bunch of really thick ones, and I don't know what happened to the hot glue gun for that, but
I don't know if we ever had a thick hot glue gun.
I think that it was hoaxes.
Oh,
And
we stole it by us.
no, we borrowed it and then gave it back to him.
Oh,
Because I don't have his hot glue gun anymore, but I had bought hot glue for it. And then it's just didn't want to get rid of it because I'm disorganized.
gotcha. Alright, so you want me to burn our initials into the table over here? Is that what I'm doing?
No, don't burn my table.
I will not do that. Make my weird move your coffee out of this little table.
So I can
Forget about it, knock it over later.
spaz and kick it, yeah. Perfect.
I need a power strip.
I said power strip, I just imagine someone like violently taking their clothes off.
Well, we could do that if you need a guidelines allow it. Unfortunately, team does not allow it.
Eating Twitch.
Yes.
What platform are you using? Who are you? Where am I? What?
Right. Ah. Alright. Am I even visible on screen? I am.
Yeah.
So. I'm gonna do stuff while the cute one's playing games.
Stop. You gotta stop with that. You're making me uncomfortable. Like, I'm blushing. Luckily, it's so blown out that you can't tell.
I got my Raspberry Pi. It's a 3B plus or something. And then I've got an old knockoff SNES controller that I took apart. And I want to basically make it so that you can not only push the buttons at the same time as being able to have the computer push the buttons for you. So I've got this old cable from a floppy disk that I took apart. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire the controllable pins from this, which I'm going to put on like that.
You can like get all up in the camera's business if people. I mean, I know there's a way to see people's like chat thing on while you're streaming, but I don't know how to do it. We'll have to do some investigating.
Yeah, definitely.
You lose your phone like 50 times a day.
It's in it. Oh no, the shield's gone.
Oh no! Poor Grandma. Why doesn't Link ever have parents? Does he ever have parents in any of the other games?
Ocarina of Time, he doesn't really have.
I mean, his mother is mentioned. I don't think there's any mention of his father in Ocarina of Time, but you don't like.
It's not
I mean,
really
he's orphaned basically because she dies.
Oh,
Spoilers. I mean,
you did spoil it. I've never played that game all the way through.
sorry.
In your defense, it is a 25-year-old game.
Right.
I think it's fair for you to remember it.
Okay. And it's mentioned like in the beginning sequence of the game, or one of the really early. It's either like the very first sequence in the game, like the intro, or it's after you beat the Deku Tree, where it goes over all of that. So it's super early in the game.
I see.
Even though that was the first Zelda game I ever played, and playing the Deku Tree after having never played like any kind of puzzle solving type video game before, it took freaking ever. I was like, what is happening? Because before that, it was all just like Super Mario 64 and then Sonic games mostly. So
Platforming and whatnot.
Yeah, so the whole like puzzle solving and figuring shit out was brand new to me, and it took a while, but I enjoyed every second of it, even though it took me probably way longer than it should have, because I had zero previous experience with that type of game.
So I mean, I am quite a bit older than you are, so I started at the NES level.
The OG Zelda.
Right?
The Legend of Zelda.
That
beauty right there.
Yes.
I did play that many years ago, but I played it with a map, so I literally like cheated through the whole thing, and I don't remember any of it because all I did was follow the map.
You kind of got to though, those old school games.
And I had the Game Genie with the invincibility thing on there, so
doubly cheater.
Yeah, it was like extra super duper cheating, just so I could be like, alright, I played it now.
There's some guys out there today, like Lack Attack and those folks that speedrun that game. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive. Like, anyone who speedruns those old games, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Those games are hard.
Now, I can understand the glitch to really make the game that much faster, but like some of the glitches that are required, it's like, okay, 4 frames, then hit right, then 3 frames, and then hit A, and then you glitch across the screen. Like, I don't want to practice that, I just want to play the game. So I think we're going to be glitchless players, not even speedrunners.
It's just casual play.
Yeah.
Casual. Maybe occasionally we'll get adventurous and like, okay, I really want to learn how to do this one glitch just for the sake of learning it. but no guarantees on that. I mean,
This is how I glitch things. I solder them.
physical reality. Our channel's gonna be perfect for anybody with ADHD because like you're doing shit, I'm doing shit, we're talking about random things.
Nice. Oh, I need a sponge. Never solder without a sponge nearby.
You didn't bring a sponge?
No, I forgot to bring a towel too.
Forgot to bring a towel. Sean.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a
Like
sponge.
you've never read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or watched South Park. It's the lantern swinging. I do recall. The little voice sound effects, they're so cute. Press the switch. Okay. Yes. This is probably just fascinating to watch and to play. I don't foresee myself doing well. Oh, it's just platforms. It's not the lanterns. Oh, there is lantern swinging. And lanterns. My memory, she fails me. Swing. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's move along. You get it. I understand. I just don't know how well it's going to work since I'm struggling with my camera angles. I just want to try it. Hurry up. Okay. Faster. Okay. So I guess the button's already pushed. It's just so weird. Oh my god, why is it so bad? So I want to turn the camera this way. So push it that way. Okay. 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 Which one do I want to go to next? This one, I suppose. Yeah. So far, so good. That is not timed. Let's see. Stop and recenter.
I don't know what this house we're going to use it.
Oh, I know it is time. Yeah. Oh. Talking about
Did I walk in front of you?
no, it wasn't your fault. I just.
What's that?
It's for the rats. Like a chill tile. If they get hot, they can hand the tile and pull off.
Oh. Well, I'm going to use it for something.
Yeah, go ahead. I have several of them.
Okay. It's a non-destructive technique. Alright.
I almost had it. I almost made it.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, it's totally your fault. You walked in front of the screen while I was jumping under you. My nose is really itchy.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to get the hang of the controller controlling the camera.
That's good. It's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. just have to remember, like, push it in the direction that I want it to go instead of the opposite direction.
Right.
It's not,
Thanks, Breath of the Wild. I feel like Breath of the Wild, you could change it, which was great, but it didn't change.
your aim. It
Or like
changed
the
camera.
magnesis and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, so then it just made it more confusing to, like, switch back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was much faster. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would
Alright, so the trick with soldering is to try to get to the biggest pads you can and solder where available. So I got to solder to the ground, which I've looked up and it's this guy. So now I need to find the Raspberry Pi pin off to make sure I'm going to solder to the right stuff. If I screw that up, we're doomed.
be. Doomed? I guess it's hard to unsolder things.
It's not, but you kind of want to get it right first try.
Yeah. Like most things in life.
Right? Ooh, the spoils bag.
A critical item. Are there any speedruns with without picking this up, or do they have to get it in like every version?
So like the HD version, they don't get jack squat.
Okay.
Like it takes an hour to beat the entire game.
And they just like it just go straight through basically.
Yeah. So I think the progression is they go right off the tower into the water, super swim down to Dragon Rouge Island. They get the claw, and then once you get that, then you can do another move, which is what do they do then? It makes you go fast.
Yeah.
And you can like basically zoom across any open space in like one frame.
So it's not the super swim, it's something else?
Yeah. I don't know what the technique they call it is. And then once they have that piece of equipment, they don't have to beat any bosses. And they glitch to get the bombs. I don't even know if they do that anymore, but then once they get the bombs, then they go to like a submarine that has the pig guys
Mm-hmm.
with the things, and then that kind of glitches them.
Moblins?
Yeah, it glitches them into Forbidden Fortress, and then I think they beat that, and then somehow they end up in.
So there is some like, it's not just like going from glitch to glitch to glitch. There's a little bit of playing going on, or no?
Not really.
Not
It's
really.
pretty much like
It's glitch to glitch.
yeah, like completely unrecognizable to normal gameplay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it's funny that like you've been watching so many speedruns, and Ocarina of Time was one of the ones that you were watching a lot of speedruns of, and you went and tried to play Ocarina of Time on the N64, and you were just like completely lost because you kept trying to do.
Yeah, you go to the tree, you jump in the blue spot, somehow glitch out with some bugs, then you end up in the Ganon Tower, and then that's the end of the game. It's a really short game. It's 15 minutes long. Right.
No.
No. Oh. Okay.
You started playing it on the N64 for real though, and then you started it on the 3DS,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Whatever happened? Did you lose interest?
Yeah, I just, playing a handheld game, like I much prefer a television console system because they don't have to wear glasses.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, no headaches.
Yep.
No glasses. Don't have to wear your glasses. I kind of like handheld games because I feel like it's less commitment than sitting down in a chair with turning the TV on.
Like I'm a desktop computer guy, so it's like, sitting around in a chair is kind of what I expect.
Where I, on the other hand, screw around with my phone every chance I get, so it's just something comforting and familiar.
There's some fun games out there on the phone.
Yeah, I play them every once in a while. Like Candy Crush, played for a little bit. I don't really want to strategize when I'm playing games on the phone. Like I just kind of want to zone out and push buttons and make cheerful noises happen. Where you get like way further ahead in those types of games than I do because you actually like think about what you're doing, and I just want to like make the colorful things like that, you know.
Right. So that's my grand one. Put that off to the side.
Splat. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I have any details that I'm not good about these guys. Oh. I thought this was the recliner.
Like, no, it's our unicorn.
Our unicorn. And by ours, we mean our daughters. Okay, that was close.
Scary.
That was scary. Oh my goodness.
Hey! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I hear a little one. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Oh, goodbye. Bye, Jack.
I find the best way to get rid of him is to say, hey, come here and give us a hug. And then he runs.
He doesn't want my love. He is an independent toddler that don't need no mama. So he likes to think anyway. Okay, right. This. I think there's a spot I can stand like here-ish. That doesn't do it. Damn it, I already screwed this up.
I'm terrible at these things.
I'm normally pretty good at them, but I just misremembered the safe places to stand. Because I'm definitely not in the mood to like crouch in a barrel and go super slow.
Right, I think this is all the cables I need. Let's double check here. Second cable is the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh cable is the ground. 6, 7, okay. 11th cable is also ground. So we get 12 thingamadeelies that we want to put together. We got 12 cables. I'm going to rip off these guys and move them out of the way.
Crouch. What's he doing? Oh.
You got your candy bar.
He's walking away, hiding it behind his back.
With his back towards us.
You want to go get that from him?
No.
No.
I don't have the heart to steal it from him.
Taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, I really.
So
really
I've got to
don't
be
have
the
to.
mean one.
Do you really want me? Why don't we just let him have it? If you want it.
Because it's too much sugar for him.
Alright.
He doesn't need
I'm gonna go
that.
steal it.
Okay, thank you.
See if I can replace it with something.
Oh, there's hot tamales in the top of my nightstand. So you can give him one of those in exchange.
Take trees and give free kids because they'll all go, I want it more.
Yeah.
I want it more.
Where we're going.
Still candy from a baby.
Is this a success?
This is a success. You better eat that before they do.
I know. Just, it's so good that I want to, like, save it.
Alright, now that I got this figured out, unplug it. Strip these guys.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going up there. Lady, jeez. Alright, I know the sword. I guess that was actually practical. What am I doing? There we go.
I find this to be like the most annoying part of the entire game.
Okay. There. Alrighty. So that's one of these little guys down. And then there's another one over there. And you see the ladder for it. So I'm just like, there's a way to like cheat here. Oh, look at his little face. What's the matter, Jack Jack? Why are you face planting on the floor, bud? What's the matter? You okay? You're cute. Oh, he gave me a smile. He's being coy.
Tree.
Oh yeah, the fish. Schmear. Right here. Oh, there is. How about that?
Alright, we've successfully grounded the pie board. What are you doing over there, Jack?
He's playing with the stud finder.
Ah, I thought you were the stud
I found you.
finder. Eh?
You're so corny.
Here's maybe the hard part. Getting this stuff out of the way. Still being able to solder it, and still having the buttons work as intended.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds tricky.
it is very tricky. Can you rubbing alcohol?
If we do, it's underneath my sink in the bathroom. Okay. Mhm. I think this is the right way to go. Well, they're already here. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, this is totally the right way to go. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. Okay. Stop. Stampy. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, I think I got all the guys. Guys. Right. Can't just go straight up there. Gotta go down to the middle part.
Mm.
And then fight the thing. Oh wait, I can't fight a thing because I don't have a thing to fight.
Yeah, I think the intent is to get up to the.
It's like, I know there's Phantom Hand down here, but maybe it's the second time you come to this point.
Yeah, because come back to this thing so many times, I don't remember.
I don't know, but there's some big old double doors over there. And something else too.
Hopefully cleaning this thing should make it work a little better because it was pretty nice. Yeah, it didn't work great, so I don't feel bad trying to repurpose.
Yeah.
It's also not a controller. So.
Oh, I know. We need to take back the new Sega controller that we bought because it does not work. Hi, are you okay? Oh, did you find a pony? Did you find a pony? How exciting! What you doing, Mr. Jack Attack? Oops.
Here, you say we have. You say we have hot glue gun somewhere?
Yes, it is. Here, you stay here all the way because I don't know how to explain where it is.
So what am I doing here? What's...
I just walked into this part of the building.
Okay.
I believe it is circled on the map. Okay.
Oh man, that is so backwards. Okay, here we go. Where's the jump button? Where's the climb button? Not supposed to do that. Oh yeah, put your heel.
No, Sean. No. Ah! I really need to clean up back here. playing though in this room more during the week.
Oh, okay. I had a hot glue gun.
Oh, you do? You just use the glue?
Yes.
Here are the skinny glue sticks.
Perfect. So, yeah, not next to the thing.
Not next to the soldering iron. Got it.
Wait, it is on.
Check. I can feel the heat.
Alright, well, I'll give you back
Now
this.
let me put this away before it gets lost.
Okay.
In the chaos. Potty.
Can you go potty?
Potty. Potty. Okay.
Alright, so you definitely want to be up top here. So.
Did you get me back up top or?
Yeah, you're up top.
Cool.
Okay, let's get the hot glue gun plugged in.
Okay, can we have these cups back over to the,
There's no room, but I'll put this one up there.
like, up?
Out of Jack's reach. I'll put that on the carpet.
I just tried to rest the coffee, so I don't have to worry about that now. This is where I was headed.
Oh, Jack.
I feel like this is taking twice as long as it usually takes me to get through this.
Probably because you handed the controller to me.
No, like even when it was just me playing. It's not your fault.
Except it's okay.
Thank you for trying to take responsibility for me, though. It was very sweet. You're such a good man. Such a good husband. I don't remember. Like, I normally skip this part with this stuff down
Jack,
here.
be
I feel. Let me try going this way. Let's see.
This is totally safe, right? Just a whole bunch of hot stuff on the carpet.
Hot stuff, you know, a carpet and
Small
toddler
baby coming around.
playing
giant
with a giant stick. He is swinging around. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, right, I don't have a sword. Crap. Run away, run away. Yeah, I normally skip this, but yeah, don't really remember how. I just kind of memory sucks anymore. I hate it! Ah! It's so frustrating.
It wasn't just
Yeah. Now, I know there's another way to get up there without... I don't know, I wish we had comments happening so we wouldn't be making fun of how dumb I am for going the wrong way.
That's totally the wrong way. Why are you going that way?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm going this way.
So hot glue, always a critical item when doing these projects. Little strings of it everywhere.
Please don't ruin my carpet.
I'm not doing it over them.
You're just ruining the table. Not the carpet.
Not the carpet.
Well, thank God for that.
Alright, let's see if these guys will reach.
This this is super frustrating because like I know that there's a really easy way to get up to the top without doing all of that lower level bullshit, and I can't remember what it is. Like I just used to skip it entirely because I think it's just the map or something down there.
Mm.
That's not really necessary. I didn't expect this game to be so rusty, or for me to be so rusty playing this
The
game.
beginning of this game is, I feel, very challenging.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing this way. And this is definitely not an intuitive level.
No. Just gonna take the power cords over the back. And take the power cords, the ground cords over the back. Give myself some more room to do the rest.
I'm just gonna use that lantern. Okay, yeah. You just have to go across the upper level. You don't have to do the bottom part. You do have to find a barrel and go relatively slowly.
I do not have that patience.
Sometimes do. Sometimes. Okay, I got a good wobbling pattern.
Alright. Let me peek. 5 wires. They're going to be this side of the board.
I don't know if they can see that from there. Just in case. No, I don't want it this way. No! Now I feel like I'm blue. I'm playing blue.
I play this game. It's terrible. Like you watch the speedruns of it, and they like pick up the barrel, they put it down, and then the guy like they get right by the guy, and you're like, how? What?
Huh? What happened? I think there's a second one, but I'm scared to put it around now. I'm sure it's not. Oh, I forgot how slow siding was. It's so slow.
So these two.
Oh, I just had a thought. I wonder how well our voices are
I mean, the
heard.
you can see the mic ops.
Yeah,
So
it looks good.
it looks good. I don't know what it sounds like any good. I think it's
I
picking
do
up off
have-
that thing.
I do have that good,
The boom mic, shotgun mic.
no, like a studio mic.
Oh right,
I've never used it for anything.
true.
So that might be good.
All right, here comes the sword.
Yay, sword!
Good work.
Hey! Da-da-da! and then it still takes a second for them to be like vulnerable
Yeah.
to attack. That bugs the crap out of me. I'm impatient. How's your little project coming along, dear?
It's good. I'm trying to figure out if.
Looks like you're a mad scientist.
Wow.
Crazy stuff like that.
Right. I'm just trying to get a game system to play games.
What?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if you can. I don't think I can use those pins. I'm just gonna skip those two.
That darn bird. Still really think that you should cosplay this version of Ganon.
Why would you think that?
Red beard!
And my dark personality.
Red, no.
Oh, 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 oh.
Whenever you talk about your dark personality, I just think of Emmett from the Lego Movie. I'm also super dark and brooding. Oh, look, guys, a rainbow!
Wait.
You're too sweet to be dark and brooding.
Ow.
What?
I'm trying to strip some cables and it's not working well. But I got a razor blade.
Just got a knife.
Jack.
Oh my god. The reason he brings up our youngest child, Jack, is because one day he found him walking around with like a giant kitchen knife. Like,
With a
I think our
package.
biggest kitchen knife?
Yeah, and then we hid that one, and then he found the second biggest kitchen knife. And then was like, okay, it's time to put the knives out of Jack's reach.
And it was like a package of goldfish crackers or something he wanted us to open.
Yep.
And then another time, like, he was chasing the dog with the knife. So it's like, okay, now all of our knives are awkwardly placed up in a cabinet so the kids can't reach them.
Basically just that.
Yeah, specifically our youngest kid. Those darn kids.
Those darn kids.
Always getting into stuff, you know? Oh, and he found lighters the other day that had been in the kitchen junk drawer for a while. And the scary thing is, I can't find 2 of the 3 lighters that were in there.
Yeah.
But they're all like child-safe lighters, so I don't think that we're in danger of the house burning down anytime soon. But if we show up on the news with our house burning down, you'll know why.
Right.
Because I even cleaned the entire downstairs of the house and they didn't turn up. They're probably under the couch or something like that. Or maybe I was wrong about how many lighters were in there to begin with.
I bet it's the couch.
And you know, something I've noticed lately, like since we were just talking about cosplay, I feel like cosplay today is so much easier than it was 10 years ago. Because you used to have to make everything yourself. Like if you wanted some kind of obscure character, or even not an obscure character, like everything had to be made from scratch, whether you made it yourself or you like commissioned a talented person to make a costume for you. And now you can just go on like Amazon and buy a decent looking costume for like a couple $100.
Yeah.
And even, you know, an okay-ish looking costume for $100. And
Darth
it's,
Vader costume.
yeah, Like, your Darth Vader costume looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering how much or how little, rather, we paid for it, it ain't bad. And then, like, we bought the costume and it came with, like, a crappy mask. So then we just spent a little bit extra for, like, a full helmet mask situation.
Yep.
And, like, that was not how it was when I started cosplaying years ago.
Nope.
Mostly because Amazon wasn't really a thing.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we had to make all our cosplays from scratch. They're so old. That's okay. It's better than the alternative of not getting old.
That's nice and easy. One cable down.
But it's also super convenient because I don't have time to like really make in-depth cosplays from scratch like I used to with like mixed media and.
I think that's the thing. Like most of the time these days, like people undervalue labor, right?
Yeah.
And to make something as complicated as like a Darth Vader costume is some serious time commitment if you're an individual, right?
Mhm. Especially if you want it to be super accurate.
Yeah, and
Like,
making one.
Quilting the leather that the sleeves are made of because they have those vertical ridges. Like that alone would take hours, unless you're lucky enough to find a pre-quilted fabric in a fabric store, or even online would be hard to find. And buying fabric online is always iffy because you don't have a real idea of what the fabric feels like or what its true color is.
Is this blue or is this red?
Yeah, like I bought fabric recently that I thought was kind of like a lime green or like a neon green, and when I got it, it was kind of like highlighter yellow. And I was like, this is not what I thought it would be. I totally didn't read the thing about what the errands I'm supposed to do here.
I think you gotta get the sale.
Yes. That was where I was going. Like, I like the little guy with the cold weather gear.
You know what? So not a steady hand.
Your hands were super shaky the other day.
That's probably because I make a rock star.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Yep.
Sean, you're supposed to quit those.
Well, what if I want to be fat?
Then you snore and you keep me up at night.
Oh. That's really the only incentive I have. So if you start telling me I'm snoring, I will probably do better in life.
Well, you are snoring again.
Oh, did I snore last night?
It was either last night or the night before.
No, last night it was the dog's problem. She came in because we had storms or something.
Yeah, she gets so scared during rainstorms anymore. Poor thing. I don't know what happens to dogs. It's like as soon as they get older, like 8 to 10 years old, they start getting scared of storms. Alright, now, what else do I want to do?
You can do the little kids mission.
Yes. Those boys, you gotta talk to the teacher, and then you can start collecting things. Oh, and the Picto box.
Yes.
Which is where I am now, I believe. Yes. Creepy dude. Okay, and then the Picto box, you gotta go to the area where Tingle is in jail, and then you can go through a series of tunnels behind that. Okay, we do remember that. I just got shooed. The brain cells are like slowly starting to fire.
It's coming back. I have played this game before.
Coming back. Little brats. Oh, and now they're telling me where it is anyway. Leave me with the crazy pink hair. I don't know what it is, but lately I've really been wanting to dye my hair fun colors again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, even though like processing for my dark hair takes so freaking long. I'm like, I want to do it.
And you bleach it again, and then bleach it 3 more times, and then.
Yeah, like, I just don't really give a crap about my hair. I mean, like, this is all virgin hair right now, so it is pretty healthy. Except I wear it up in a bun like 95% of the time, which breaks off lots of little hairs all the time. But
Children, so it's like,
yeah, yeah.
so pinchy thing. Amazing. Where have you been all my life, soldering pinchy thing?
At the hardware store? Or a Radio Shack? Are those still a thing?
I think most of them have closed down. Because they would charge like $15 for something, or like $30 for something like this that you can get on Amazon for like $5.
Wait, why are they giving me the whole like TikTok box thing? I just talked to the teacher.
Um,
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go get a picture.
okay.
I can work my way out of here. Sit down around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's, well, you can also, you don't have the Windwaker yet, but it's in that door.
I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Tingle.
Oh, we got a Game Boy Advance, but they didn't have the Tingle Tuner cable.
Oh, that's right. Would it work with the Wii?
It does, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the things I checked.
Yay! Ooh. Ah.
I think that's probably my favorite part of like all of the AGDQs and whatnot. Is getting,
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna donate $25 so I can get this lady, the announcer, to make table noises.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yes. It's tiny.
I don't think there's anything in these. Nope, there was.
Oh, a ruby.
A single ruby. From what I recall, there is no short supply up to this game.
This game is you need like 50,000 rupees to do the
Yeah.
paperwork stuff.
Yep. But I don't remember it being much of an issue, like, finding them. Yay! I found the Picto box.
There. I enjoy this kind of stuff here, but man.
You're tinkering.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that you can crack skulls in this game.
It's a skull cracking good time.
It's very satisfying about it for some reason. Oh. I did just ram myself into the wall. I guess that was karma for cracking skulls. Right, that's fine. Move on with your life.
Sure. See how far into the frame are we? We're an hour and a half.
We should probably stop. It's not late. Actually, you know what? I do kind of want to go this way because then I think I'll just sort of end up where we
Dropped out by the boat.
I think so.
That is what happens.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll go talk to the Picto box guy first then.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little rusty.
Mm. Gotta keep your tool well lubed, Sean.
I believe that's your job.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh no.
He gets a good deal out of all this stuff.
Yeah. He does. He ends up in the rich dude's house, and the rich dude ends up living by the tree.
There's a tree down there.
Alright, then he gives you like little side quests where you take pictures of people in the town to blackmail them into being honest about their feelings about things. Essentially.
Like, you're in love with this lady. I saw you sneak a peek.
And you do need to lay off the caffeine.
Me?
No. I mean, yeah, you too, but that's one of the guys you take a picture of. He's like in the cafe, and then you roll into a wall, and then he's like super jittery for a minute.
Right.
Well, I didn't read anything except me. Wasn't important.
That's not important. Okay. That should be all the D-pad buttons. Booyah.
Making progress!
Yep. This one.
Alright, then you're gonna take a picture of the full moon for that Moki kid. The
Yeah.
emo kid on the
But
stairs.
The moon you can't get until you get the deluxe color picture box.
Right. And you can't get the deluxe color picture box until you do the
Deku tree.
or is it all of the little side quests you have to do for the picture box guy?
You need the water or the lightning bug or something.
Oh shoot, and that was where the boat was. No. Oh, there it is. Wrong thingy. On our way to Dragon Roost.
Alright. You want a sail pump?
No, that's not them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so close. You should go zoom out a little bit.
Right. Okay. Thanks. I'm like, why is this so weird?
Like, it's so close!
This is far too intimate.
If you hit, like, the R button, it'll... Get up where?
The hickey.
To the platform? I wonder what I've been doing. I've been tinkering and you can see I've been soldering to the leads on this board. Trying to make a TASBOT. Because, you know, we got all these great video games, let's let the computer beat them. At least get to a point where I'm going to play.
Oh, chest! How exciting!
Anything interesting?
I mean, they're all necessary. Right? It's just like once you get all of the necklaces for the certain people, a little boring.
Yeah. The real test, will this thing fit back on with the Raspberry Pi buttons? Anyway.
Huh? You guys are like the worst house ever.
Alright. What are you even doing here?
Nothing.
They never get shift changes. They never get. If I had to sit on a little island like that forever.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad lookout too. I'd get drowsy and you know, just something. Not that I'm not always drowsy and running. What is that over there in the distance?
Like on one of the islands, I don't know which one.
And I don't know if I can do it right now. It looks a bit far away.
I think you're on a locked-in path. The only thing you can get to at this point is revenues.
Yeah. Well, I was just wondering if it was, say, submarine or something, but it's definitely not.
So,
It's too large and in the distance.
this controller, nice cleanup. It's disgusting.
Do you think that's why it wasn't working?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it worked, but it was laggy and stuff.
That's not fun.
No. At least there's good lighting here. Let's see what I'm doing.
Yeah. See all that lighting you were complaining about earlier.
I can't look up at the TV because it's blinding.
You can look at that one without being blinded.
That's true. Which one were you? You were looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking down here. The one that I'm directly playing on. A Windwaker! Woohoo! Nom nom nom. Okay. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting with the yellow joystick up, down, and this is 4/4 time. Hold left on the joystick to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt yellow joystick up, right, left, and then down. time, very tilting. Ba-da-da-da. Sweet.
Sweet.
Oops. Oh no! It's not important to look stuff up.
Okay. I like Tesla at this point.
Before moving on with the project.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
That just wasn't close enough. Okay. Whoops. What am I doing instead? I'm lazy about it.
Lose a half heart.
Stand right here. And
We're quarter point.
oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's definitely low risk, high reward. I'm not bouncing one off the wall 50 times. So it's not my normal gameplay MMO. Normally I'm like a perfectionist and don't want to lose any health at all for any possible reason.
That is absolutely true.
Trying to get over that.
Right.
Oops. I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, it is like 3 o'clock or something.
Massive pile of bacon you made for me this morning only sustained us till 3 o'clock.
It's crazy.
It's shocking.
How do you survive me? Your daughter who only eats bacon and
Or me.
Yeah.
Yep. She is 90% meat byproduct.
Yep.
And processed cheese.
Yep.
So I'll find a good stopping point, and then I will save, and then it would be a good time to go eat some food. And complete our stream, I suppose.
I'm going to finish the start and select buttons. Oh, it's...
then before we do our next stream, we need to figure out like how to have chat going,
Yeah, we'll pull that up in the window.
so we can talk to people and make friends.
Right?
That'd be so nice. But it is the internet, so it may not be nice. I don't know. Will you share some of your courage with my son? Yes, I will. Okay, so I need to go see Melody before I go see Kamali. A delivery bag! Yay! That means I can start getting baked? Or does that go in the other bag?
I think that goes in the other bag.
In the spoils bag?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Save! Yes. The game has been saved. Alright, well I am done for now. I'm gonna go get some food and then probably play some more again later.
Alright. And I have most of the buttons soldered.
Gosh, what did I do with this? No, I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want to break anything.
Let's unplug everything. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that.
That looks fancy. Oh, nice wire control.
Let's see if it
Wire
works out.
mounts, whatever it's called.
Yeah. If only we could do that on our game brain.
I know. I mean, it looks good on that side. We just need to do some more wire organization on that side.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first cube shelf, like, you can't hardly see wires behind it at all except the ones that are on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I figure that's where we'll put our games and the boxes, so then you're not going to see it anyway.
Right.
But everything next to the tube TV, on the other side of the tube TV, is...
Nuts.
It's not looking super pretty.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for joining our stream.
If there's anybody here.
We're going to post this on YouTube too. So let's click stop.
What?
Stop recording and stop streaming.
On the thing?
Mouse, yeah.
Okay.
On the bottom right of the screen.
Down here?
No, up.
Stop streaming.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye!